Good morning. Good morning. Trying to plug something in. It is not working. Why? Oh well. Can't get it to plug in. Okay. So we are an area in progress. Yeah. Bear with me. It will get better. It will get better. Good morning, everyone. Cheers. Good morning. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I am not snoring. Buddy is snoring. He is in my chair behind me where he sits when we share a chair, snoring away loudly. Okay, I'm looking for some ones. Ones, if you can hear me. I'll just drink this till I see some ones. I am having a good day so far. There's some ones. Thank you, Christina. Okay. Let's get up here and say some hellos. Riza is here. Good morning. Sandra is here. Hawkins Family Adventures. Good morning. Thanks for sharing us out. Inspired to Wander is here. Good morning. Christina at Dryson's Crazy Adventure is here. Good morning, everybody. TGIF is here. It's Wednesday, everybody. We're halfway through the week. Oh, Nancy says, "Oh heck, I forgot it was challenge day." That's okay. It just kind of snuck up on us with me being sick and everything else going on. So it's all right. It is all right. TGIF did too. Oh, there's Sandra saying good morning. Well, I am still coughing. I didn't take my asthma medicine yet. I will in a little while. But trying to decide if I'm going to go play music tonight or not. Am I able? No, I'm not able to hold up my fiddle. I don't have that much energy. But my banjo just literally sits on my lap because I'm playing sitting down. So um, that would be something I could do. However, I don't I'm not contagious anymore, but I'm still coughing. So I don't know whether to go or not, simply because of my coughing. Um, we play at a pub, but it's also a restaurant. So there's people eating and hanging out. And because of that, if I'm coughing, I don't want to be there. Nobody wants to be eating their dinner listening to somebody coughing, even if it is in between music songs. So we'll just have to play it by ear and see how I'm feeling. Well, I feel okay to go. It's just this cough. I'm getting my color back. Yay. I'm happy about that. Mm. So we will see. I got your email, Lily. If it was the pictures, I got that. I didn't see them until this morning at 4 a.m. and I emailed you back, but I'm sure you didn't see that yet. Dinah is starting violin lessons after school today. Awesome. 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 Can you hear Buddy snoring? He's out. So he woke me up at Scooter woke me up at 2:30, He wanted to eat. So I fed him, hung out with him a little bit, got him put back to bed. And then Buddy threw up. And I got him out of bed to the floor. If I'd been asleep, that wouldn't have happened. But I was awake, so I was able to do that. And then I took him out. And then I just dozed off when Doug's alarms went off. So I've been up since 3. Yeah, I'm ready for a nap. It's okay to take a nap this early when you've been up since 3? I think so. There's Mo Bang for your bucks. Good morning. Lily says, I just woke up waiting for coffee. Awesome. Well, let's see which moon video. Do I not even have an ink pen? Let's see on the floor. Nope, don't see it on the floor. I thought maybe I dropped it. Nope, it's not on the floor. It's not over there. What? Well, I'll just look. I won't write it down. Okay, we're ready for this one. I'm going to go grab a moon video. Will this please let me? There. Good morning, Fairy Dust. Good morning. I hope you're feeling better. And there's Jeffrey. Good morning. All right, here comes moon video. I'm dancing to that music. Good morning, Debbie F is here. Been up since 1 o'clock. My goodness. Let's see here. Everybody saying good mornings. All right. I'm scrolling. Nancy likes that music in that moon video. I did too. Debbie says it's finally warmed up enough to rain and melt our ice. Still working on the snow though. There's New York Gal. Hello, thanks for being here. All right. Well, I'm really having coughing problems this morning. Ah, break these out. Yeah, so if my cough doesn't settle down, then I will not go play music tonight. But hoping to get to go. Mornings are the hardest time, and if I'm talking, it makes me cough. If I'm just sitting there, not doing anything, I cough a lot less. Let's see here. Mobang says it'll all be melted by the time I get back. All right. Well, today is show and tell. So, welcome. My name is Ava, and this is Ava Potterfield and Friends, where I do my morning lives 2 times a week. And we do our Friday night live where we play music for you. I don't normally cough all the time. I have been very, very ill with this respiratory flu bug going around. Not fun. Not fun at all. Um, you guys, Doug is so excited for you to see the video that he has coming out a little bit later this morning. It's still in the editor. I got to get some music on it toward the end, and then it's ready to go. He's so excited. This man amazes me sometimes with the artistic shots and photos that he gets. Amazing. And this is one of those that just astounded me when I saw it. And I was looking at some of his footage and I saw this. I'm like, do you know what you have here? And he's like, well, duh. It's amazing. I can't wait for y'all to see it. And that'll be coming out later today. So, Jeffrey, if this keeps up today, I will not be at music tonight. And please help everyone understand that this is why. If it calms down, I'll try. But even if I go and I start coughing, I'm just going to go home. Because, like I said, it is a restaurant and people are eating and they don't need to hear me coughing. Goodness. Okay, I think I got my wind back. Jeffrey and I play in the same Irish band, ragtag Irish band, together. But I'm so excited about that. It is going to be awesome. And then I have a video. I don't know if y'all remember it or not. My friend Alice takes sunrise pictures every morning from her porch, and she has she has it's a farmhouse with an amazing porch, and she takes those pictures, and she gave me permission to use her photography to put together one of my videos for the Relaxation channel. And it turned out really well. However, since putting that together, I have learned so many new editing techniques and different ways to do things that I couldn't stand it anymore. And I've put that back in the editor and I'm building it one picture at a time again. And I'm going to edit the way I know how to edit now. And oh my gosh, what a difference. What a difference. I think she's going to be very pleased. She does not know I'm re-editing it. I'm going to surprise her. But wow. That's all I can say is wow. When I get it done, I'll share a little bit of the first one here with you in one of the lives, and then I'll share the new version. You're going to be blown away at the difference. But it just comes down to experience, right? I can't say we all start not knowing anything because we're all in different places in the worlds in which we live, right? I started not knowing anything at all. that I can say that I started not knowing anything about editing or anything. And I've just learned as I've gone. I've done some YouTube video tutorials. Eventually want to take some classes when I upgrade to a different editing software that I tried to use originally, and it was just so hard. I mean, I paid for it and everything, and I'm just like, no, this is so hard. I'm getting nothing done. So I found an easier one, and I'm still learning it. I still don't know everything about it. But when I do go back to the other one, I will sign up for some classes and just take some classes. And I'm hoping that the editing skills I've acquired since then will help me understand what they're trying to have me do in the other software. The other software, I'm sure it's great and it's easy, but it wasn't good for me starting with zero knowledge. So, yeah, that'll be coming up sometime this year. Um, Lily says, I love the farm videos that Doug has been doing. Thank you. And this is going to blow you away. This is going to blow you away. He amazes me. He amazes me. And, he's quiet, and he's that quiet all the time. So you don't always know what he's up to, and you don't always know what he's done, right? He, because, I would be coming home through the door going, oh my gosh, come here, look at this. No, he just comes home, sits the camera down, go make some coffee, sits down, has some coffee. A few days later, he's like, have you got that off the camera yet? Meaning off the memory card into the computer so I can edit. I'm like, no. Why, is there something I need to see? He's like, yeah. And I found this. And I'm like, so I did the jumping around. Oh my gosh. But yeah. So right after this live, I'll be going to the editor and getting that finished. Good grief. Getting that finished and loaded for him so I don't get in trouble because he'll probably be looking for it on his break at work. Okay. I saw Old Car Junkie come in. Hello, good morning. Risa saying good morning to everyone. Okay. One good cough. Hope that got that out of my system. Probably not. Okay. Well, let's get over to this challenge window. And Nancy says, Ava, my Lee has the same type of personality as Doug. Quiet, just interested in getting things done. Right. Okay. Lily says, please take your asthma medicine. I will. It doesn't stop this cough at all. It just helps me relax a little bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, Fairy Dust, I was reading Fairy Dust's comment. Because of my lupus, it's affects your immune system. So, healthy people don't always understand, and that's great that they don't have to understand. They don't have to think about it. But I do. I have to think about it. Doug and I both have to think about it because when I get down, he has to take care of me, or at the very least pick up the slack of what I'm not able to do when I'm sick. So we have to really regulate what activities I partake in when it's the season for everything. Because what takes a non-sick person, a healthy person, 3 or 4 days to get over takes me weeks. And this stuff that's taken people couple of weeks to get over takes me a couple of months because of my lupus, because of my weakened immune system. And, I haven't taught lessons in a month. Haven't gone anywhere in a month. I haven't gone and played music. And that's when I'm really down, is when I don't go play music. Because music is like a huge part of my life. But yeah, it makes illnesses extra hard, and take a lot longer to get over. Okay, let's get over here to the challenge day. Miss Lily sent in some pictures, and the challenge is hand pictures of some kind with something with your hands in there. Let me get over here. So if someone will please drop a link for Lily T in her channel. Oh, that's not supposed to be there yet. Hold on. That was a sneak peek. Lily and I had the same thoughts, though, because here's Pippi. She said they had to take all these shots because Pippi would not hold still. And I told her in their email, I said we had the exact same issue with Buddy. So there she is. I can see her. She's got her eyes shut. A side view of Miss Pippi. And there she is. And there we go. We got her looking at us. So I'll show those again. Miss Pippi looking through that heart right there. Love it. Love it. Love it. And Pippi is growing. She's getting so big. And they grow so fast, don't they? She is going to be a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dog. Cute as can be as a puppy and going to be gorgeous. She's already gorgeous. Going to be more gorgeous. Or can we say gorgeous, sir? I know that's not a word, but we can say it if we want to, right? All right. So thank you for that, Lily. I loved it. Loved it. And then Rambling Rocketeer. Um, Debbie didn't think a thumbs down showing snow. That's funny. Excuse me. If someone will drop a link for Rambling Rocketeer, this challenge was her idea because I was completely brain blank. That's my new phrase, brain blank. From being sick, I hadn't even thought about a challenge and what to do. So Sam came up with this challenge. So these are a couple that she sent me. Aha. I would like to be in some warm sunshine in the ocean right now. That would be fabulous, wouldn't it? That just looks relaxing right there. And then she sent this one, which was the one she used to show us an example of what the hand photos would be. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I just felt a change in my body. So I think my coughing fit is over. I'm hoping. Oh, my goodness. Got water in here. Got something else in this cup. Just saying. Okay. Then, check over here. Then I have mine coming up. You already saw a sneak peek. Of course it was Buddy. Of course. Of course it was. What did you expect? Okay. So here's Buddy. Now that one he was sleeping, but then he woke up and it took 5 more pictures before I got this one. So there he is sleeping, and there he is doing that. And I've been sick and I haven't been able to go outside and do anything outside. So I just decided to use one of my moon photos and give it a thumbs up. And then a sunrise picture. Now that looks funny, but what I'm doing is I'm pointing at the sun. And that was a beautiful day down on the banks of the Mississippi River. I'm in northern Missouri, um, and local to part of the Mississippi River, and that is our favorite place to catch sunrises. Oh, yeah. So that was mine. That was mine. And let me see over here in the moon videos. I think I put this one up there. This is our newest moon video that I added to the moon library for my moon gazing Monday lives on Aegis Paranormal. I debuted this one there Monday night. So I'm going to share it with you here. And what makes this extra special and so pretty is the fact that on this particular evening, sunset and moonrise were at the same time. So I have colors in the sky that you don't normally see when the moon's coming up. And it's reflecting on the river because, again, we're on the banks of the Mississippi River. We're not at our local riverfront. We've traveled down the road a ways to a different location. And this is what we captured. So I love those colors in the sky behind that moon. That's the first time in all our years of moon photography that we've captured a moment like that. And it was not done on purpose. We knew, we knew going because I keep a chart of moonrise and moonset, the times, and sunrise and sunset, the times. So looking at my chart, I knew it was going to be close together, but it's usually one the sunset finishes. I said sunrise, I meant the sunset. The sunset finishes and then the moon. But on that night, so we arrived at our location with all intent of capturing the moonrise. When we saw what was happening, we were like, we had to make a decision. Oh my gosh, what are we going to film? Because there's the sunset, and there's the moonrise. I can't get both in the camera at the same time because they're different directions. And so we just had to say, we've done sunsets. We came to get this moonrise at this particular location on purpose at this location. So let's stick with the moon. And the sunset just happened to spread all the way across the sky. They don't always do that. Um, a lot of times the sunset colors are very directional to where the sun is setting. But that night it kind of crept around. And I'm so glad it did because it was so pretty. Okay, and then I'm going to spend some time showing off Mr. Buddy. He is so much fun. And he is still sleeping. He's quit snoring, but he is still asleep. He's alive. I poked him and he went, but yes. So he has developed this new habit that is concerning, and it's changing the way things are done with him. And that is, we have two dogs. So we have Scooter. He's a Cocker Spaniel. He's getting ready to be 15. He is blind and old, and he has arthritis. So he has trouble getting around sometimes. Well, his cot is next. He used to have a crate that he could get in and out of, but as he's aged, we decided to not have a crate for him, to just let him have his cot, his dog bed cot, and that be enough for him. And so that's what he has. And Buddy's crate is right next to that bed. So when we go somewhere, we just shut the pet gate, and they're contained in the kitchen and the laundry area, which goes around the corner. And Buddy either, walks around, lays on the floor, or he gets in his crate because he has a pillow and a blanket in there. And that's been working all this time. That's all we've ever seen. But while I've been sick, Buddy's world changed while I've been sick because I on purpose have not handled him, slept with him, shared my chair with him like we're doing now while I was sick, because I didn't want him to get sick because they can catch this stuff. And last time I was sick, one of my cats got sick with it. So I didn't want Buddy to get sick. So I have not been handling him. Doug has been doing all of that. So when Doug's at work, Buddy's in his chair. Which I'm going to show you his chair. That's not a bad thing. But what he has started doing is when we do put him in the kitchen, because that's where he gets a drink and his water is, and where the potty pads are. And I have not been taking him outside because I have to carry him outside. So he's just been using his potty pads in the kitchen. But what he started doing is all of a sudden he won't get in his crate. I don't know why. and he gets on Scooter's dog cot. Now, yeah, wouldn't that be cute? They lay by each other, but no, he sits on top of Scooter, and Scooter does not appreciate it much. So I've been trying to get him to not do that and to understand it's okay to lay beside him, but you can't sit on him, and he just doesn't get it. So he now has a door on his crate, and he's been practicing spending some time in his crate. Now, we took the door off originally because he would panic when he was in it with the door shut. But we put his pillow. Now, he has a security blanket, okay? He knows it's his, and he asks for it in his own way when he wants it. So he has his pillow in there and his security blanket. And I put him in there, and we've just been practicing for 30 minutes at a time, staying in that crate. So yesterday he was in there for an hour, because if we go play music tonight, he'll be in it for a couple of hours, about 2.5 hours. So yesterday he did just fine. He kind of whined about it a little bit, but he didn't bark, he didn't howl, he didn't bite the crate door. He just laid down. He fussed a little, and then he laid down. So he's been doing really good, and I'm very happy about that. So now that I'm not supposed to be contagious anymore, I'm sharing my chair with him again, and I've been taking him out to potty. And so his life is getting back to what we call normal. But he's still like this morning when he went to get his drink. He got his drink, and then he hopped right up on top of Scooter and woke Scooter up. And so I had to grab him, bring him back in here. So I'm glad that he's acclimating to that crate. And so from now on, every day at a certain time, he's just going to go in there for a little while. Doesn't have to be a long time. And so that he remembers that it's not a punishment. It's just his safe place to be. And before anybody gets upset about the crate, I mean, I have to keep them both safe. That's my responsibility, is to keep them both safe. And so he's acclimating to that. And one of the things he does is when we're eating, he's right there because he wants bites. So we've always trained our other dogs, you get the last bites. So don't throw a fit while we're eating. You get the last bite. So just wait patiently, and you'll get your reward. So last night when we had supper, it was during his crate time. And we talked about it, and we're like, well, we'll just see what he does. Because, I mean, he knew we had food. And he waited, and then he got his bites, and he was just as happy as could be. So I'm very happy, and I'm very proud of him. And now I know that it'll be safe for him to be in his crate. If we do leave for the evening just for a couple hours tonight, then he'll be safe, and I won't be worried about him the whole time I'm gone. Pippi hates the kennel. Sometimes he pulls his blanket out of there. During the day, there's no door on it. But when it's crate time, I put it back on and shut the door. So I'm very relieved about that. So you hear me talk about Buddy's chair all the time, that he has his own office chair. So I'm just going to do a little show and tell with Buddy. And here's his chair. So it's a very comfortable chair. It's my old office chair. It's a big chair, which was too big for me, but I got it for $10 on Marketplace. And I couldn't afford to buy a new one at that time. So I made do. And when I had the money to get a new one, I got a new one, which is much smaller and it fits me better. But it fits Buddy just fine, and it's on wheels, and we can be next to each other here at my desk. I can just pull him over here if he doesn't want to be by himself. I can pull him up here where our chair arms are together, and then he can sniff me if he wants, and I can pet him if he needs me to. Or sometimes he still just would rather be behind me in my chair. But so he's very comfortable there, and that's his pillow, and that's his security blanket right there. his little fleece blanket. That's only his. Now look at this. Is that not the most adorable little face ever? And he's very content there in his chair. Very content. So here he is with another blanket. That's one of his fleece. That's actually a robe of Scooter's. They do share some of their blankets, but they're just so soft. And here he is with Doug. Doug is his person. And I used to be Buddy's person, but now Doug is his person. And at first that really hurt my feelings, but I've got over it. I still get kisses and he still loves me, but Doug is his person. And there he is sleeping. And you'll notice he does have a leash on. Buddy does sleep with the leash on because he is blind and we don't want him getting up in the night when we don't know it in case he gets hurt. We don't want him jumping off the bed. And also, there's other reasons, and that's because if he can walk up to it, he will pee on it. He'll walk up to it and hike his leg. It doesn't matter where he is, what room he's in, or what it is. So we just want to monitor that. And so when we're in bed, he has his leash on. And there he is. See how he's got his nose covered up there? He loves to sleep with his nose covered up. And he doesn't always appreciate us covering him up, but he will stick his nose in a blanket just like you see there in that picture. Hello, Van City Adventure. Thanks for being here. All right, let's see. I got some more pictures here. And here he is in Nancy at Inspired to Wander had this that she sent to Buddy. And it's so cute. And there he is wearing that. And then here he is in his hoodie. Now, he doesn't keep that hoodie on. I just did that for the picture. He doesn't wear the hat. He didn't really appreciate having the hat on. I don't know if you can tell. That is not an expression of love on his face. I will tell you that. In person, it was not an expression of love because I put the hat on. But he loves his little jackets. Both of them are hoodies. He loves them both. And I was going to show you one more thing. Where is it? Did I not load it? Oh, heck. I guess I didn't load it. Well, shoot. Okay, I'll just have to hold it up and show you. Oh, yeah. Here I am. I forgot. I was not on camera. So I started a sketch, and I've got some things here I'm going to have to move. Got an iPad charging for tonight. This is Doug's music iPad. If I'm not coughing, we're going. If I'm coughing, I will have to let everybody know I can't be there. And I would hate to do that, but it is what it is. And there's nothing I can do about it. Because if there was, I'd be done coughing by now. Believe me. I'm getting there. Here we go. Okay. So I started this project. I took a picture of it because I don't know if I hold it up if you can see. Oh, my phone's going dead. I'll just turn it off. Hold on. Hold on. It's so dead I can't even really read what my phone says. I think I turned it off. Okay, so I did this rough sketch. I don't know if you can tell what it is, but it is Buddy in his hoodie. So it is what I'm trying to accomplish. Whoops. Is something similar to this. So that's going to be Buddy. Hopefully. So I'm thinking I may use some watercolors and do a color background. And then where I'm going to sketch him, put watercolor, a beige watercolor circle there, because that will help with his fur. And then I'm doing charcoal pencils. I have a brand new set of charcoal pencils that I bought for an art class that I got sick and was not able to attend. So I'm just like, what can I do that's going to help me feel better and lift my spirits a little bit? Because being sick for a month and having no contact with people, in person, not getting to see people, not getting to go play music, that's one of my joys in life. I've been grumpy to Doug. I'm sure he's ready for me to be better. What can I do to help me feel a little better? So I decided to do a sketch. Now, I'm not a fantastic artist. I don't even know if this is going to turn out to look like anything at all. I hope it does because I'm kind of excited about it, but we will see. And that is not watercolor paper, that is acrylic paint paper. But I think it will take the watercolor. I'm going to try it anyway because I don't want to resketch it. I'm too tired to resketch it. I don't have the energy to start over, even though that's as far as I am. I'm not starting over. So just last night, I thought, yeah, I'd put some background with it. And so I'm excited about that. That's going to be not a priority, but it's going to be when I have some free time in a moment, I'll work on that. I did get on my elliptical machine yesterday, 3 different times, and I'll do the same today. And I'm going to get on that every day. I'm not on my bicycle yet because, believe it or not, the cycling part makes me cough, which is probably a good thing, but I'm so tired of coughing. So I'm just going to go with my elliptical machine. It's a smoother movement, less jarring. And I'm happy to be moving again. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Um, and I really hope we get to go to the pub tonight. There we all are at the pub, playing some music. Um, that was from, I think, last month. And I really want to be there again. But if I'm coughing, I'm just going to stay home. I got to use common sense. Um, can't always do what you want. I got to use common sense and understand people eating don't want to hear me coughing. And, probably my bandmates don't want to sit by me while I'm coughing either. And I wouldn't blame them one bit. Okay, let's get back over here to this chat. So Van City Adventure came in. Lily said Pippi just woke up. Yes, Doug is Buddy's human. That is for sure. And it really hurt my feelings at first. And but I've adjusted. My feelings were like crushed for like 2 weeks. And while I watched them continue to bond, and then finally I'm like, whatever. He's my buddy when Doug's not home, but as soon as Doug gets home, it's over. And sometimes Doug's like, I just want to sit down and have some coffee. I'm like, he's been waiting for you all day. The second he hears that truck, his ears go up and he's ready. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Fairy Dust said something about the sky is pink. I coughed and scrolled way up to the top, and now I don't know where that comment was. Oh my goodness. I'm scrolling. When you scroll fast, you'll never see. Okay. Oh, here it is. She says it's 6:40 a.m. at the time. I'm behind in my chat. The sky looks pink with gray clouds and is very pretty. I bet it is. Can you hear Buddy snoring? He's snoring again. Yeah, so like the day before I got sick, we tore my lesson room apart with the intent. that, right? We have tonight and tomorrow to get it back together for lessons in a couple of days. Well, the next morning I woke up sick. So it's been torn apart this whole time. I've been on this little card table over there on the other side of the room. I just now got back to my desk, and yesterday we rearranged some more. And so this is going to be is a work in progress. I just covered it up because, like, y'all, I can only get done what I can get done while I'm feeling like this. And I don't have much energy, so it's a little bit at a time. I have to keep reminding myself baby steps count. Baby steps count. Progress is progress, right? So I'm trying to be patient with myself. Um, so we're going to redo this. My polka dot wall is over there, and you're not going to see it in our lives anymore because this is a different direction. This is actually the cabinets. Um, we're redoing that. We're doing some cat proofing. And here, and then in another place over here, we're doing some cat proofing. And because the way I'm sitting right now, they will jump off of there onto me. And my cats have claws because I don't declaw my cats. And let me tell you, it does not feel good to have a cat jump on you from way up there because you end up having the claws dug in to your shoulders just because they're hanging on. They're just hanging on, right? But it hurts. So they're not going to be able to jump up there anymore or atop of this cabinet. They're not going to be able to get up there anymore either. So that's a work in progress. And I think I know what we're going to do here, but I'm not real sure just yet. So till it gets done, it's just going to be covered up because I don't want to deal with it. And I don't want to see it when I'm live. Uh, you know, that's how it is sometimes. Did I see Ron Darrell Adventures come in here? Ron, I emailed you to check on you the other day. I'm glad you are here. It is good to see you in this chat. um, Nancy's got her running shoes on. She's got to get to work. Thanks for being here. All right. So, well, I'm glad my coughing fit's done. My apologies for all the coughing in the beginning. That's why I've canceled lives. I know y'all don't like listening to me cough either. So, yeah, when I cancel a live, I'm not feeling good either because that's rare. But yeah, so I'm going to try to do that sketch, which is going to be a mixed media. And if it turns out okay, I might decide to do an acrylic painting, um, either the same or a different pose or something. I don't know. Um, I'm going to do a series of dolphin paintings, and those are going to be acrylic paintings. I don't really know why. Sometimes you get gut feelings and you just have to listen to your gut, and you don't know why you're supposed to do something, but you know you're supposed to do it. You ever get those kinds of promptings? So I am going to do a dolphin series of paintings. And I think I know why, but I won't know till they're done. And then it'll become clear somehow, someday, why I was supposed to do that. So I'm big on listening to those promptings because your gut feelings usually mean something. And so I'm listening to my gut feelings, and I've done some sketching ideas already. That was about 6 months ago. Um, that was when I originally mentioned it to y'all. And but before I just start painting, I'm going to do some things just for fun to kind of get back into the feel of it again. And I ran into I was doing watercolor classes for a while, and I ran into my instructor, one of my instructors. I took two classes with two different teachers. Um, and that's something I would love to be able to do again. But I got to wait till we get our finances straightened back out. And I'm going to accomplish that with music lessons. I'm advertising, and I've gotten quite a few new students, and that's going to be a huge, huge game changer for us. Now, Doug works so hard. It's not a reflection on Doug. We just have always been a 2-income household, and when COVID happened, it ripped my business out from under us literally overnight. My business was gone. And so the last year, people just weren't ready to come back yet. I think I've had averaged 4 students for the last year, and now I'm up to 10 when we get started. So I got to feeling better, so I advertised. Then I got sick, and then the weather hit. This weather hit. We've had 7 inches of snow. We've had ice. School was out for over a week, you guys. That never happens here. Never happens here. And my rule of thumb is if school is canceled because of weather reasons, then lessons are canceled also. And yes, I have questioned that policy right now, but I'm going to stick with that policy. We talked about it yesterday, just for everybody's safety, mine included. That's just the way we're going to continue to do it. It's been frustrating right now because of that delay, and then on top of it, me being sick. But they're all sticking with me. They're all like, I'm keeping in touch with everybody. So as long as I'm not coughing tomorrow, I'll have new students starting tomorrow and Friday. So that's exciting. Snow is okay, but ice is not cool at all. No, ice is very bad, very bad. And the last 2 days, the fog has been really, really bad. And the other morning, it was like almost no visibility at all. And so Doug's been calling me when he gets to work, just so I know he's there. He made it. And he said it wasn't as foggy today as he expected it to be. So yes, I invested in 2 bottles of this. I've got this one at my desk, and I've got one over by the piano. And everybody that comes in is just going to have to use some hand sanitizer before we even start. They're just going to have to use their hand sanitizer. And hopefully no one will be offended about that. And I'm not supposed to be contagious anymore. And if I'm still coughing, I can always put a mask on so I'm not coughing on anybody. But I think my coughing spells are pretty much gone. Yeah, then what was that this morning, right? But it just depends on the humidity, the dryness, different smells in the air can set me off to coughing. Oh, perfume. Oh, no. And see, those are all things I can't control when I'm going into a public place. And so that's why I say, even if we go tonight, if I start coughing, we'll just have to leave. Because somebody walks by me and they're real perfumey, that's going to set me off, I'm pretty sure. But, I mean, we'll see. Can't predict it. My goodness. It has been a day already. I've been up since 3. Actually, I've been up since 2:30. But I'm going to go edit Doug's video, get it finished. Hello, Alan. Thanks for being here. And Card Junkie, did I see you're here too? I did. Hello there. Thanks for being here. And thank you, everybody, for greeting everybody that comes in. There's the Bud Files. When I'm doing these other things on the other screens, I can't see my chat at all. And normally I would watch it on my phone, but my phone went dead. So, yeah, last night I played my relaxation channel video all night on my phone. So my phone is dead-o. I gotta get it on the charger. It was the moon and my Native American flute. I enjoyed it very much. Let's see here. Scroll a little bit. See if I see anybody I missed. Let's do our shout outs real quick and then I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all are amazing and so appreciated. So it's Wednesday. I did see Sandra say she's not going live after me today. But shout out to Sandra at Hawkins Family Adventures. TGIF, it's Wednesday. That means she's going to have a video dropping, so we'll go watch that. Mobang for your bucks. Be sure to check him out. Van Life Rocks. I know he's got something going on. I saw the thumbnail. Van Life with Gina. Land Cloud Adventures. Roy and Becky's Travels will be live today. I'll be live right after them at 11 a.m. Pacific time on my Ava's Meditations and Relaxation channel for a 15-minute break. And then I'll be live again this evening at 7 p.m. Central is when I try to start those overnight lives. Sometimes it's a little later. It just depends on what I've got going on. And if I fall asleep or not. I've been late a couple of times because I fell asleep. But I'm not, my energy level is such that for the last 2 days, I've made it all through the entire day. And for 2 nights, I've slept at night. My days and nights have been totally messed up. I slept all day and all night for 5 days when I had that fever for 5 days. And then my days and nights have been messed up ever since then. So I'm finally getting that straightened out. That's been a chore. But getting it done. And things are on the upswing. As long as we can not catch anything else, we'll be good. So thank you all very much for being here. And Ron, it is very good to see you in the chat. I'm so glad to see you. Debbie says, I can't stand the smell of vinegar. I walked into the grocery store the other day and almost had to leave. Somebody broke a bottle of vinegar. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what I clean my coffee pot with. And it's like it's in the air for hours. Yeah. So everybody have a great, great day. And again, thank you so much for being here and for sharing part of your life with us and your time with us. You are an incredibly wonderful part of our life. And we are so grateful. So let me get over here. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. All right, here we go. So always remember that you are amazing. You are worthy of good things. And that if you're struggling right now, just remember that we can do hard things when we have to and make it. So never give up. Don't compare yourself to others. There's only one person you need to strive to be better than, and that is if you're working on improving yourself, right? Otherwise, don't compare yourself to anybody because we're all individuals. We're all individuals and we are all worthy. And if you're struggling, never give up. Baby steps count. I need to hear that today. Baby steps count. Progress is still progress, even if it's baby steps. Y'all have a wonderful day. I am going to take a shower and wash this hair in case I get to go tonight. And have a wonderful rest of the day, y'all. We'll see you around in the chats somewhere. Love and blessings.